do you do? Storyteller here, back with more Cinderella phenomenon. Let's get back to our game. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I'm the only one having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing up with someone? Pairing up? Some of the people in the tavern pair up to assist each other. Two heads are better than one, they say. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it does not escape me that I am still disliked. Most of the boarders in the Marchen volunteered to help her, remember? And I haven't heard any of them retract their offers. It's only a matter of time. Stop it, Delora. It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Would pairing up with someone really help me break my curse? What if they end up being an annoyance instead? Only you would think like that. Princess? Excuse me, Princess. I'm sorry for disturbing you, but you've been staring at your tray and the customer's waiting for his order. Of course. Delora has been helping Anis today. The Marchen is unexpectedly busy and they cannot keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Story. Food doesn't deliver itself. I don't need you to tell me that. I stretch out on my bed. The stiff mattress does little to soothe my aching muscles. I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the Marchen. I've never seen the Marchen so busy as today. I roll onto my stomach and bury my face into the pillow. My arms and legs protest at the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this curse as soon as possible. Why don't you pair up with someone? Pairing up might not be such a bad idea. Now you're starting to get it. Oh, do I have to choose? Oh, and I don't even get to save here. Oh, these two people are locked. Like I can't choose them. Okay. I would probably pair up with Karma, I think. Yeah, Karma, or creepy guy, the Rumpel. Probably Karma. She is actually really cool and is very close to the type of thought process. Karma believes that a person becomes beautiful when they make themselves beautiful inside first. And being beautiful on the outside, like smiling and stuff, helps you to become more beautiful on the inside. Which is a very good point, because earlier in the game, somebody commented that they've never seen us smile before. So Karma has a point. So maybe if we learn how to smile, we'll learn how to be nice inside. Hers was the best advice. Secret practices, I think that says. It's a really big screen. I decide to go search for Karma as soon as I am done with Mr. Broom. Or as soon as it is done with me. He should be sitting at the bar or at a table. I find him at the usual table talking to Waltz, who has a hand on a box. Why, if it isn't the princess. Lovely morning, isn't it? It is the same as any other. Of course. Nonsense. Every morning brings new opportunities, right, Waltz? I guess so. Every day is another chance for a good deed, princess. Right. I still don't have a voice for Waltz yet. No clever comments today, princess? I do so enjoy them. Maybe coming to Karma was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. Karma's your best option right now. I would love to stay and offer advice, but Waltz and I better be off. We do have work to do. You mean that you're going to put me to work? Work? Parfait has asked us to pick up some provisions for the tavern. She asked us, but in the end, it'll be me carrying everything. You'd make a lady carry everything? You see, you can't do this to me. You call yourself a guy, and you say, I am a guy, trapped in a girl's body, and then you make jokes that you're a girl. You can't do that. You can't do that. Karma suddenly stops, then whirls a look at me with wide eyes. Oh. I cannot say that I like the glimmer in his eyes. How would you like to help, Princess Story? Oh, how would you like to help? I'm sure this would count as one of your good deeds. I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. Oh, well, you're no fun. Helping Karma carry things does not sound pleasant, but I'll go. Truly? Oh my, Walt, it seems I will not be requiring your assistance today. Okay, so maybe Karma can help us. Princess, are you sure? Perhaps this might be considered good. Besides, I'll finally get to leave this place for the first time since I've been here. I haven't left the building? Seriously? Why? I am sure. Okay. Take good care of the princess, Karma. Of course. Cool. For the rest of the day, Karma takes me to different shops around town, reading off a long list and giving me coins to buy things. I notice that the townspeople treat me nicely when the two of us are together. I do not understand why everyone likes Miss Karma so... Miss Karma? Maybe it's because they do not really know him. Oh, you can't keep doing this. Miss Karma, him... Don't keep switching back and forth. Just pick one. Pick one. Just do me that favor because my brain hurts. We stop in the middle of town and sit in a small cafe on the outskirts and take a break. Miss Karma is still the picture of elegance. Why do you dress like a woman? Oh boy. He is silent. Oh, close up. Darling, not so loud. Can you back up? Why is this even a secret? Oh, back up again. It is related to my curse. I mentioned that before, didn't I? Yes, you did. I apparently forgot. What was your curse again? Karma was one of the only people at the tavern who did not share what his curse was. Is knowing my curse so important? You know what my curse is, so tell me what yours is. You dragged me around town to help you carry things. But Princess, those weren't even my things. They weren't mine either. Okay, I will tell you, though it is very sad. I don't think a curse is meant to be a happy thing. I have the beauty's curse. It is what forces people to fall in love with me every time they see my handsome face. But you look like a girl. I mean, you know that, right? You look like a girl. Is that really a curse? That doesn't seem awful at all. Oh, I thought that. Ooh. Save. Okay. I would say it's not that terrible. I mean, it's not. What's wrong with people falling in love with you? I don't think it's that terrible. You could work around it. You have your disguise. Yes, I suppose I do, don't I? People loving you isn't such a bad thing, is it? Everyone loves Miss Karma. Meanwhile, I can't even get my father to look in my direction. I prefer a person to love me as I am, not because they are compelled because of a curse. I can feel his eyes on me. I refuse to look at him, thinking that his gaze must be filled with judgment. Princess, are you okay? Why wouldn't I be? You look a little lost in thought. I'm fine. You see, now I'm conflicted. Now I really want to know what would have happened Yeah. Come on. That's terrible. Most people don't agree with me. It doesn't make sense for a witch to cast a good curse on you. I guess it doesn't, does it? Oh, so she agrees that it is terrible. That's strange. I wouldn't think that's such a terrible curse. People love you. Okay. Is it just me that thinks that's weird? I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think being loved by everyone is such a terrible thing? Like, comment, and subscribe if you think being loved by everyone is a terrible thing. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Thank you, Princess Story. Why is he thinking? You said he now. You can't keep doing this. He, she, it, we, they. Karma. Why is Karma thanking me? Oh, I have made the right choice. The crystal in the upper right corner indicates that you have made the right choice for a particular love interest. Love interest? Each color corresponds to a certain love interest. They also appear belatedly after you make the choice, so keep your eyes and ears open. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was an option in the game. How do I... Oh, okay. The giant okay. Still, it feels like I'm missing something. Is it really the entirety of his curse? Oh, so if I make the right decision and say what they want to hear, the relationship between us grows stronger? Question mark? I guess. I didn't know that was an option here. But don't people fall in love with you when you're a woman as well? No, princess. That love is admiration or appreciation. Sometimes lust. And when you're a man? They swarm to me like moths to a light. It becomes suffocating. Whom does it affect? The curse only affects women. It is a condition of the curse that they be a woman and that I be a man. It is part of the fairy tale. I get it now. I get it. Okay. I've been confused this whole time. If you were cursed to be a woman, if you were changing yourself to be different, I didn't know. But now I know, so I'll explain it in case you guys didn't get it. Rumple, we don't know his actual... No, this isn't Rumple. Duh. Karma is a guy that was cursed, that every woman he saw felt madly in love with him and swarmed to him and wouldn't relent. But when he disguises himself and dresses like a woman, the women are not compelled to swarm him and he is left alone. He is still very attractive because that is the curse, but women will not swarm to him if he is dressed as a woman. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's weird, but it makes sense. And it explains why you're a woman and the he-she thing. So you are a guy, but you dress as a girl so that the curse does not have an effect on you. Gotcha. Which fairy tale? The one with... Oh. Karma said... No, you can't keep doing that. What fairy tale are you talking about? What fairy tale makes people fall in love? I have no idea. Karma suddenly stands up and points to a man selling red apple-like candies. He pulls me over, insisting we try one. I try to bring up the subject of the curse again, but with no avail. To no avail. Karma somehow manages to be distracted for the rest of the day and is able to effectively dodge my questions. Is Karma hiding something from me? Why would he? I thought pairing up meant helping each other break our curses. Does he not want to break his curse? That's a good question. Oh, thank you so much, Story. We were in dire need of these supplies. I supervised her well, didn't I? Of course, dear. He didn't do anything. Princess, you wound me. It's the truth. But we had a nice talk. You avoided half of my questions. Karma lets out an exasperated sigh that becomes a very forced yawn. I'm going to bed. Today has been a tiring day. Please excuse me, darlings. Sleep well. Sleep well, Karma. Karma walks away, leaving me alone with Parfait. He's not so bad, you know. I do not know why I agreed to work with him. Because he's the most tolerable person here. Give him a chance, Story. I did not get a single good deed today. It's not just about the act, but the intentions. Did Karma just use me then? I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Tonight I will rethink my partnership. Why? I like Karma. I barely sleep that night. When I wake up the next day, my body is sore from carrying supplies around town yesterday. The more I think about Karma, the more my anger boils inside of me. How could I not have gotten a good deed yesterday? I decide to find him first thing this morning. I see him at his usual table, once again staring out the window. A dark aura seems to surround him, and I notice no one is sitting with him today. Karma. He keeps staring outside. His eyes are glassy. Karma! Oh, Princess. Good morning. It's far from a good morning. I didn't sleep well at all last night. What a shame. His voice is surprisingly cold, his tone rather dismissive. I was too busy thinking about yesterday. You told me that helping you would maybe help me complete a good deed. I point at my necklace, which hasn't changed at all since I received it. Do you see? Not another piece. You get pieces added to your glass slipper. That's charming. I was thinking that pairing up with you was a bad idea. That wasn't very nice. Princess, did you just say that you were paired up with me? I did. You must have known. Oh my. I assumed that you just wanted to help me. I didn't know you were pairing up with anyone. That's right. I never told him directly I wanted to partner up. Should I have? Duh. Well, it doesn't matter what I say anymore, because I don't think you can help me. Princess, I can't help you do a good deed. You have to do them on your own. I can present you with opportunities, though. Opportunities? We start first by thawing ice around your heart. So even Karma is calling me the Ice Princess. You are! Come on. You have no heart. I mean, seriously, you're such a jerk. At least I speak my mind and don't pretend to be someone I'm not. Why are you such a jerk? And I do not promise things I cannot deliver either. Okay, first, don't be a jerk. And second, he didn't promise you anything. He gave you an opportunity, and you're a jerk. Princess, I do believe you misinterpreted my words yesterday. That's not my fault. Patience is virtue. Now if you could, I would like some time alone. I did not sleep well yesterday. Didn't sleep well? Oh dear, that makes 3 of us. Who is that? Oh, it's you. I turn around and see Rumple appear at the front door. He strides towards the table with a confident grin on his face and then takes another seat. Karma lets out a sigh. Foul man, what are you doing here? You flirt with him. What is his voice? You flirt with a man once and he hates you. Isn't that it? No, you flirt with a man and you insult him unnecessarily. Oh, I thought it was all in good fun. Something about the expression on Rumple's face tells me that is not true at all. Are they always going to be at each other's throats now? What are you doing here, Rumple? I couldn't help but overhear that you were looking for a partner, Princess. I thought I might offer my assistance, since I know that I can make you far happier than this fool over here. That's not very nice. Would you like me to hit you again? What's the problem, sir? I only came to provide assistance where you could not. Rumple turns to me, grabs my hand, and winks at me. Too close. What do you say, princess? We could be wonderful partners, and in no time at all, I swear, I'd have your heart aflutter. Before I can slap his hand away, Karma slaps him instead. I cannot help the surprise on my face. Would you like another slap? I'm in no mood for pleasantries today. I don't know how I ever mistook you for a lady. You're the most brutish man here. Sounds like you just got slapped again. A slap for each... I'm losing my voices here. A slap for each cheek, darling. Would you like a third? Rumple stands abruptly from the table and glares at Karma. I can almost see electricity bouncing between the two of them as they stare over my head at each other. I see Jurian walking towards us with a stern look on her face. I would never hurt a person unnecessarily. I did not resort to violence. Then that gives me all the openings I need. Sorry, these two, I gave them voices so similar, except Karma has a little Russian twist to it, that it's hard to switch back and forth between them. Ooh. Now, I don't think we both need to gang up on Rumple here. I mean, yeah, he's flirty and he's a creeper, but... I mean, he doesn't even know who he is. Give the poor guy a break. He doesn't need both of us attacking him. So, I hate to do it, Karma, because I like you, but I have to stand up for Rumple. No matter how annoying Rumple is, I don't think he deserves to be abused so much. Besides, Karma does not usually lash out like this. I move to stand in front of Rumple. Princess? This is pathetic, Karma. I know you're not in a mood for pleasantries, but that's no excuse to hurt Rumple. Princess, please move. You're acting like a petulant child. Fine. You're right. I know. I wasn't expecting him to so easily admit a mistake. Neither was I. I was expecting him to get mad. I turned to Rumple. I was only standing up for you, Rumple, because Karma is annoying me. I looked down at my necklace, but there's no extra piece. So that wasn't a good deed either. Is that all you're doing this for? Seriously? You're just doing things nice just to get pieces? That's selfish. Really? Alright, what's happening over here? Jurian stands in front of us, her expression stern. Oh, nothing, my sweet. I was just showing myself out. Thank you, Princess Story. Rumple leaves and I am alone with Karma. He slumps back down into his chair. After making sure he won't do anything rash again, Jurian leaves us. Oh! I got the red thing again, which means I did something good for a relationship? Yay! Whose? I'm sorry, Princess. It appears I really was being a child. Rumple is harmless, and there was no reason for me to act as uncivilized as I did. What would Father think? Father? Yeah, Father? Oh, it is nothing, but please, if you would, can you give me some time alone? Fine. I leave Karma sitting there by himself and return to the front of the tavern where Annis has some more chores waiting for me. Today I have to work as a server, which will still be better than working with Mr. Broom. The usual people are at the tavern, and I overhear conversations as I work. At one point, Garland walks over to the bar and Annis serves him a drink. He looks sullen, and I watch him curiously for a few moments. Then I notice he's staring at Jurian, who is talking sternly with two drunken men continuously clacking their bottles together at a table. If you make too much noise or of a scene here, you're going to bother the other customers. But the same people are here all the time, eh? We're not bothering anyone, hun. And he's getting annoyed. Garland looks so agitated. What's wrong with him? I will not stand here and have you call me that again. Loosen up, woman. You may have been a knight at the palace before, but you got no such title now. Garland stands up and I can see silent anger in his eyes. A few people at the bar look at him with worry. I may have no title, but I still demand respect. Sir Garland, are you okay? He looks back at us almost as if he's coming out of a trance. I'm fine. Sorry about that, ladies. He sits back down, glancing once more at Jurian as she continues something. They glance at Garland warily, their expressions more somber. Why is he acting that way? Garland's usually more composed. Princess, is something on your mind? No. I brush all the thoughts away of what just transpired from my mind as I return to my work. Hours go by and my body protests to all of the leaning I have to do. Even though I had to carry a lot around town yesterday, it was nice to be out for a while. Maybe I am better off helping him just to avoid the chores in here. At least that stopped me from being worked to the bone. Oh, Princess, you're doing very well today. I always perform like this. But today you're delivering everything really quickly. Do you mean to say that I don't perform well on other days? It's a good question. No, Princess, I only mean that today your performance is even better than normal. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I walk away from Annis, who stares after me sadly. If she wanted to give me a compliment, she could have said something that wasn't so backhanded. Okay, you're being a little harsh. You need to chill. As the tavern clears for the day, I finally have time to sit down and relax. As I'm sitting here, Waltz pulls up a chair and sits in front of me. Hello, Princess. I heard from Annis that you did excellent at your job today. Congratulations on improving. You too? Really? Okay. Princess? So you're mocking me now too? Princess, I think you're taking things too seriously. The intention of a compliment is to, compliment someone. We're not making fun of you. You're implying that I am not normally good at this. We never said you weren't good at this, only that you were better today. Let me give you an example. I put on puppet shows for kids. Sometimes the children come to me and say that the show was even better than usual. So the children are telling you that your shows aren't normally satisfactory? Not at all. The children always smile, regardless of whether they really like the show. So as long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters. The people in the bar are always smiling when you deliver food to them, aren't they? No. No one likes me here. Maybe if you smiled, they would smile back. I'm not going to smile for any of them. I do not owe them anything. Oh, because your smile is worth so much. You don't need to owe anyone a smile. Any smile isn't owed. Any smile that isn't owed is fake. That's a strange thing to say, but it kind of explains your personality to me. Princess. I am leaving, Waltz. I want some time to myself. I walk upstairs to my bedroom, pointedly ignoring the look of sadness on Waltz's face. I know that's not Waltz's usual voice, but I've forgotten most of my characters' voices. I have been sleeplessly laying on my bed for hours. Sometimes I hear the sound of people walking through the hallway. Who would be up at this time of night? I need to leave to get some fresh air. It is eerily quiet at night. I stop when I hear a faint sound coming from outside. Save. I want to go check it out. Go outside. Well, I did say I needed some fresh air. No point in backing out now. I walk to the front door. Princess? I turn to see Delora looking at me with amusement flickering in her eyes. Princess, what are you doing? Getting some fresh air. It's dangerous out at night, you know. You can't just keep me inside like some caged bird. I didn't say you had to stay inside. I said it was dangerous. You might need to get your ears checked. There won't be any problem with me going out right now. Princess, you only hear what you want to hear. You can't go outside without an escort. I'm not going to go far. Before Delora can stop me, I walk out the front door and head in the direction of the sounds. You must be the most disobedient princess I've ever met. And you must be the most annoying witch. How many witches have you met? Delora lets out an undignified snort as she catches up to me. Fine then, we'll go on this little night stroll together. Okay. Ooh, pretty. Delora and I eventually find ourselves in the forest. Those sounds, it sounds like metal against metal. I guess with you being partnered with Karma, you would find out eventually. Excuse me? I get the answer to my question when we walk through the trees and come into a clearing. I finally see where the sounds are coming from. Oh. Hi. Two men stand in the clearing, swords clashing. One of the men is Garland, who is poised with a sword. It takes me a moment to realize that the other is Karma, who isn't wearing a dress. Still looks like a girl, though. So it was he who was with Waltz that night. Neither he nor Garland noticed us at first. I said that night when we got attacked by the two guys who were trying to steal the coins from us, there was a red-headed guy that came and saved us, and I said it looks just like that beautiful girl from the toy shop who is Karma. I know. I should have put two and two together sooner, but I didn't. Princess, you're staring. Of course I am. What is all of this? A practice session. Karma's very talented swordsman, and he practices at night with either Jurian or Garland, depending on who's not on patrol. Karma can use a sword that well. The king told me once that only knights have such skill. Just who is Karma? Oh, if it isn't... Oh, sorry. If it isn't the princess. You still look like a girl. Just saying. His voice is nothing like the feminine voice I always hear from... Oh, hold on. Wait, I can't do another voice. I don't know how to sound masculine. I'm a girl. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the Russian accent and just pretend it's a deeper Russian accent. Karma usually sounds like a man. Huh? I notice him looking at me between his strikes with a little smile. How does he remain so composed and steady with a distraction? Princess? Karma quickly finds an opening in Garland's hesitant stance, and then pins him to the ground with his sword, still smiling. To be distracted is to die, Garland. I know. The ability to see distractions and put them in the back of your mind is one every knight should hone. You must know everything that is happening around you, but only deal with pertinent things. Yes, sir. Karma straightens, sword in hand. Moments later, Garland stumbles to his feet and gives an obedient bow. Karma nods at him before sheathing his sword. A slow melancholy begins to creep into my heart. For some reason, seeing this sword practice makes me nostalgic, though I'm not sure why. What are you practicing for? To protect, Princess. Knowing the sword is the same as knowing the shield. It means to protect. To protect? I think I remember having this kind of conversation with them before. Oh, Fritz, I remember him. I can never figure out how to counter an opponent when they're mere inches from my face. My commander called that one the enemy's kiss, a standoff where your eyes lock into an opponent's because of the proximity. The best way to counter that is to feint the sword in the opposite direction. It throws your opponent off because they're not looking. Oh, that makes sense. But the enemy's kiss? What a name. It seems so dramatic for a sword move, doesn't it? Swordplay is dramatic though, isn't it? Isn't the most effective swordplay Isn't the most effective swordplay not meant to be flashy? Princess, I didn't notice you there. Good morning, Princess. Well, the most effective swordplay cannot be predicted. The commander always says it needs to be robust. And quick. Sometimes swordplay can look like dancing, though, which is why some people think that professionals are flashy. That seems unnecessary. Everyone has their own methods, their own skill. All of us knights fight for different reasons as well. Isn't it to protect all of us in the palace? Well, yes, but we protect everyone in the castle for different reasons, Princess. The knights protect for different reasons. I turned to Karma. But Karma, you are not a knight. No, I'm most definitely not. But since Garland and Jurian begged me to teach them, I have somehow become their mentor. There is no way that Garland and Jurian would do that. After all, both of them were the best knights in Angiella before they became stripped of their titles. Karma actually speaks the truth. Jurian and I really did have to get down on our knees and beg him to instruct us. What? Is Karma really so talented? You were finally impressed with me. What do you think, Princess? I'm the picture of elegance in this outfit, aren't I? Oh, your curse. I remember when you dress like a guy, you're supposed to be irresistible to girls. You know, I don't know why you and Rumpel fight so often. You really are very similar. Don't compare me to that fool. He has no class. Just because you come from different backgrounds doesn't mean he has less class. ... So the reason you two were so tired today is because you do these practices at night. I suppose I've been caught red-handed. Why does this have to be a secret? Does it have to do with Karma's curse? But he's not in disguise now. We could have been working on breaking our curses today, but no, you decided that staying up late into the night was practicing. Practicing was more important. Are you still thinking about yourself? Because you're kind of a jerk. I know I've said that a lot in this episode, but she's so selfish. That was probably why you were grumpy this morning. Well, protection is vital, don't you think? Garland, you are at the palace. How is it that Karma possesses more skill with a sword than you? Princess! Karma is very special, Princess. He's more talented with a sword than a lot of other people. And I do pride myself on being a splendid instructor. But never fear, Princess. Never fear, Princess. I will help you dispel your curse. After all, you did suggest that we are still partners. Can you really help me break my curse? How will he do that? By presenting opportunities. By presenting opportunities? Duh. We will try again tomorrow, darling. But for now, Garland and I have some more work to do. This time, Garland, do not lose focus. Yes, sir. The sound of swords carries through the night air for a long while. I stand with Delora watching the two men fight. Karma chides Garland often, telling him that his concentration is waning. Karma is a good swordsman, perhaps even better than the palace knights. His nimble swordplay repeats again and again in my head, even when I return to the tavern for the night. You, getting a crush there? Story, I have told you before that the knights are an unruly bunch. But Mother, they're so much fun to watch. They are dangerous, Story. Any person with a sword has the potential to use it on you. Yes, but that doesn't mean they will. But Father says those knights are supposed to protect me. They are. That's why they're... What? That is their order. But as people, they might not be so good, Story. Not so good? The king has told you that the knights are meant to use swords to protect you, but you cannot trust them completely. So, even though Father said they would keep me safe? Sometimes the people we trust are the most deceitful, and a man with a sword has a weapon to use against you. No matter what he says, be wary that he can turn on you. Okay, usually her mother's a jerk and I don't trust her and she just makes no sense. And she's paranoid. But she's got a good point. She actually does have a point here. You shouldn't completely trust the guards. I mean, they're still human. Not always good. But to say that everyone is untrustworthy, not true. But you can't trust everyone. Haven't I told you before that you should not trust people? You see, that's what I mean. You can trust many people, just not some. But the knights are... Even knights can be treacherous, Story. Do not trust a man with a sword. He can be dangerous. Yes, Mother, I understand. So, let me make a guess here. There's this huge rebellious thing going on in Story's mind, where her mother said, never trust a man with a sword, they're dangerous, and now Story just fell in love with a man with a sword. Totally calling it. Rebellious. Danger. Yep. Totally in love with Karma now. Try to understand, my sweet. I only want you to be safe. Yes, I understand. Oh, chapter 4. Okay. Girlfriends? Ooh, that's an interesting title. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Save. And we are going to pick this up in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Cinderella phenomenon. I have no idea what I was about to say. Cinderella phenomenon. I love it so far. It's an awesome game, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm interested to see where this goes with Karma, because I really do believe that Story is falling in love with Karma in all her mystery and danger and mother's warnings, that sort of thing. But I have no idea. This story is throwing me for loops, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Can't wait to see what's happening next. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!